राधे राधे बोलो, वृंदावन में डोलो। थैंक यू।
यशोमतिनंदना व्रजवरनगरा गोकुलराजनकानना यशोमतिनंदना व्रजवरनगरा
Hare Krishna, and welcome to our Vrindavan Parikrama 2019. It's never overstated how much Srila Prabhupada encouraged that his disciples should come to the holy Dham, should visit these places of the pastimes of the Lord, and should relish talking about these pastimes while there. Srila Prabhupada himself personally took the devotees around Vrindavan to the different temples and the different places where Krishna engaged in his pastimes when he was appearing here 5,000 years ago. So therefore, following in the footsteps of Srila Prabhupada, each year we try to assemble a group of enthusiastic and interested devotees to come and go to all the holy places that we're able to here in this most holy land of Vrajadam. Today, we have come for the first time to this beautiful place of Akrura Ghat. We all know how Akrura was a great devotee of the Lord, but somehow was engaged in the service of Kamsa as one of his ministers. And due to that service, when Kamsa wanted to bring difficulty, he sent Akrura to secure Krishna and Balaram and take them away from Vrindavan, where he had no success with his efforts, and bring them to Mathura, where he hoped to vanquish them. How foolish Kamsa is, wouldn't you say? At any rate, Akrura came and after much difficulty convinced Nanda and Jasoda to place Krishna and Balaram in his care, and Krishna invited all the cowherd boys, you come with me, we're going for wrestling, this will be great fun, and everyone came along. About halfway between Vrindavan and Mathura is this place. And previously, in ancient times, the Jamuna River ran through here. And Akrura stopped to take a light bath and refreshment, rejuvenate himself for the journey ahead. As he went into the Jamuna River, he bathed and then began to say his Gayatri and looked, and there, in the water, at this very place, he saw Krishna and Balaram. But wait, he thought, I've just left them in the chariot. So he got out of the water, went back to the chariot, and saw that they were still there. Oh, it must be the hot sun, he thought. Then he went back to the Jamuna River, and there again he saw Krishna and Balaram. Only this time, Krishna and Balaram manifested themselves into different forms. Balaram became the Seshananta serpent, and Krishna became the four-armed Vishnu lying on him. And in this way, he understood there is no difference in the different forms of the Lord. This was also Krishna's trick to be able to leave himself here in Vrindavan and send another form outside. As we all know, Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. 500 years ago, when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to this holy land of Vrindavan in its very undeveloped state, he would stay here at Akrura Ghat under a famous banyan tree and sleep there at night. Then during the day, he would go into Vrindavan itself to the Imtali tree and sit there and do his bhajan and his japa. and then visiting the different forests around Vrindavan, he would return here to Akrura Ghat to spend his evenings. So in both Krishna Lila and Gaura Lila, we find this is a very important place of pilgrimage. If one goes to this ancient banyan tree, which is actually a kalpavriksha tree, and prays for enthusiasm and inspiration in the process of devotional service, all such desires are easily granted here. Just as Akrura was able to get that vision of the Lord at this exact place. Of course, Srila Prabhupada's encouragement for us to come to the Dham was not to come as a tourist. Sometimes you see devotees, they come and they spend most of their time in Loi Bazaar or going this place and that place with the wrong attitude. Actually, the real mood of the devotee when they come to Vrindavan is as a beggar, begging for the mercy of the Lord, begging for service to the Vaishnavas, and begging for service to the very Dham itself. This is the secret of actually relishing the benefits of coming to the Dham. During the month of Kartik, so many activities are glorified, and one of the most glorified activities is to visit the Dham. Srila Prabhupada, of course, was aware of all of these things, and this is why he encouraged us. Because by doing these activities, we become enlivened, we become rejuvenated, and then we're able to go back to our service in the western part of the world, whether it's in Europe or Russia or South America or America itself, all of these different places, and continue on with that inspiration we get from visiting the Holy Dham. This was Srila Prabhupada's plan when we would come to have parikrams. So in this way, we're trying very seriously to take up this mood that Prabhupada encouraged us. Under the direction of Indradyumna Swami and Bhattahari Prabhus, we go to all of these different holy places and try to embrace the mood of that place, listen to some pastimes that took place there, and then take those pastimes in our heart, both as something we can share with others when we return to our preaching place, and as something that will inspire us for the coming year until we can return back here again. So this is a place not many ISKCON devotees know about or come to, but it is a wonderfully quiet place. The surrounding village is very undeveloped, much like the old times that many of us remember Vrindavan being. So we've been very happy to come here, and we ask that you join us at each of the places we go to over this next month as we do our Braj Mandala Vrindavan Parikrama 2019. Jai Srila Prabhupada, Hare Krishna.